Tell us about your most interesting adventure that you've been on.
The camera pulls back and it shows him talking and shows everybody like laughing and stuff. He tells a very entertaining story about a different shadow that had a bunch of some very, very stupid people in it who were always doing self-destructive things and stuff.
I wonder if that's our shadow. What's going on? Are you talking about Shadow Earth? So then you've not gone, you can't get through here then.
No, he says. Give me empathy rolls. Oh, they only put 4 in that one?
Yeah,
They don't like you.
Place.
Oh, different place.
By half.
Place was shut.
He's holding at the end of his sentence, he went, showing he was holding something back, but what? You don't know.
Don't worry, it's not that interesting over there. Just more of this. Snow.
He smiles at Freddy.
I assure you, if Fiona was on the other side of that, we would let you know. And I wouldn't be trying to contact her because I would be in contact with her.
Excellent.
You seem to have her interest in mind, so.
And he says, thank you, Dr. Fulton.
Well, I know things are always difficult when you meet new people and you're never sure, especially when it comes to the game. So you can never tell who is your enemy and who is not. And sometimes you need to give up a little bit more to assure that you aren't. But then it's always difficult because then how do you know you're not getting fed information? So I get this and I understand.
Wow. If you brought that same sort of discerning mind to your medical practice, then I'm sure that your patients were well pleased with you.
They're usually well pleased.
Well, I don't want to keep you from your business, whatever it may be. I shall not inquire. And I shall go about mine, having eliminated at least one shadow from the list.
If you do find her, let her know that we are looking for her.
Do you have a card I can give her?
Unfortunately, I do not have an extra card of myself. And as I've needed to defend myself, I can't give up my one that I have.
You should remedy that sometime. Paint a few extra cards of yourself.
I'll do that.
Very well. If you ever do get around to it, and contact me, and I'd love to have a card of you. Maybe we can talk in the future.
I would like that. Thank you very much.
Well, he gives Kinley the rest of the mulled wine, and he begins to clean up his campsite. I'll leave the fire, keep it as long as you'd like. I'll be moving on.
All right.
His movements are efficient to the point where either he's done this a lot or he's rehearsed it.
Probably both.
He eventually, with a jaunty wave, buggers off.
I wave back. This is nice. Poor Fiona. Hope she's okay.
I am. Well, he's definitely out of earshot, right, Logan?
You don't see him around. He could be hiding in a bush somewhere close by. He just sighs.
I whisper.
Okay.
I don't trust him. This is what makes me suspicious. I think he's here looking for Fiona before the whole thing with Zog. This is where Zog. I think this is where Zog got her. Right? He's working on very old intel. If he really was someone close to her or working with her, he would know by now that we not only helped her and got her back, but then she's gone again. So I've got a funny feeling he's not who he says he is, that he is indeed someone else. And the paranoia gets more. Yes.
I could see that, but there's something that was rather sincere about him. I don't know.
There's only one thing that really struck Doc Fulton as unusual. And I'll give him a refill if he can tell me it. Well, there may be other things too, but he did slip up on one small thing.
Well, he seemed rather angry that Blaze about Blaze. So
Well,
that maybe maybe Blaze had sent him out on this errand in the first place.
Mm-hmm. Right. What's my point? He might be angry that we know that Blaze is doing, you know.
No, I think that was genuine anger. I think that wasn't. He was angry that that we knew. I think he was angry that he was sent out on kind of like a wild goose chase more.
I think that's I think it's definitely a case of, I think he was more angry about not the fact that Blaze was doing what he was doing, but the fact we knew about it and that Blaze had basically fucked up.
He also seemed pretty upset that he couldn't go through the wall of fire for some reason. I don't know why, but...
Oh, well, if he's looking for Fiona, and he absolutely, definitely wants to find her, and he can't get through there, but here's these three fuckos that clearly aren't on the same level as him, and we just kind of waltzed out of it, like, oh, yeah, this place, what's up? And he can't get in, and he has to take our word for it, and he can't take our word because we clearly know something. We clearly know some of the game, so who the fuck are we?
Yeah.
To me, it reminds me of when you go to Nero and you're playing with like a bunch of like newbies that like fall into like important plot points for like the story arc, and they have no idea what they're doing, and you're like, no, you need to tell me more. We know you know more. Tell me more, and then they never tell you more, and then you want to fucking kill them all. Look through all their shit and make sure that somewhere in their shit isn't something that you need to solve the shit that's going on.
Yeah.
also,
like look at the yep.
So many life lessons in gaming and Nero.
does technology work on this side? It does, right?
I can check.
I'll turn on my lightsaber to check. Yeah.
Hold on, let me take a look here. And where is it? Okay, where did it go? Oh, you are killing me, organization. Yeah, there it is. Road to Amber. Give me a willpower times 5 roll.
Okay.
If he fails, that means his lightsaber didn't come on after all. Ah, it came on. Good for you.
All right, so I just want to check the campsite just in case, because everyone seems to be paranoid, so I may as well join in on the bandwagon. Are there any bugs or cameras or anything that he might be spying on us with? As he left them there and might be watching us still.
I like the cut of your jib, sir. You didn't even know you had a jib. Give me a spot hidden roll at half.
I'll play my skill 5. Why not?
Okay. So half then plus 5.
Mm-hmm.
Right. Underneath one of the logs that he was sitting on,
Just one second.
I'll be back. I'm going to run to the bathroom and grab a snack.
by the way, man, I got more ranch than I need if you need some.
Yeah. They're big cups.
Mm-hmm.
They're big cups.
Yes.
Put them in the fridge.
What?
You can put them in the fridge.
Yes. That.
Alright, sorry about that. What's up? Oh, he's not here. Cool.
Everyone's taking a break.
Yeah, anyways, I had a call. Sorry about that.
No worries.
Alex, see if you can find out why my Hangouts keeps closing.
Oh, I don't know. What did...
It says something about the browser when it closes.
That's helpful.
Have you tried closing the browser? I don't know.
I think they tried that first time.
Oh. Well, it's never done that before, so...
No, it's just been quite intermittent today for some reason. Weird.
Yeah, I wouldn't be able to give him a straight answer without seeing it with my own eyes.
Yeah.
Just all this shit I've got going on makes me laugh.
Punch you.
Thank you. Best compliment I can give is getting beaten the shit out of by you. All right. You figure out what's doing it, Alex or Freddie?
No, I have no idea. I need to be able to see it with my own eyes, but
Unfortunately, the message goes by super quick. It's like, and something with your browser, and it's gone. It's like,
so wait, does the browser actually crash or what?
the Google Hangouts goes from where I'm able to see everybody to some sort of text message, and then it says,
Oh,
click
how
this
many
box
tabs
if
do
you
you
look
have?
at it.
How many tabs do you have open?
Same number as normal. I've got 5 plus Chrome, so 6.
No, I mean how many Chrome tabs?
5 plus
So you
Google
have
Hangouts.
you have Hangouts, Roll20, anything else? Any other websites?
Facebook. There. So I've got too many tabs open, is what it is. Okay.
Well, one of them might be like overloading the browser or something. So you might want to like
I've
close
closed
a few of them.
everything except for the tabs needed for Google Hangouts and Roll20.
Okay, let's see if that helps. Maybe.
See, I knew you were the guy to ask. You know
I mean, I don't
everything.
know. I'm just guessing.
I know you know everything.
Yeah, but the thing is, Alex, your guessing is better than Logan's knowledge
Mm-hmm.
of computers.
Oh yeah. That's one of the things that made me a lot happier years ago that I found out. Is there no fucking way I can know everything about everything that I need to know about? Hence,
Yeah.
if I have other people who know about it, like I used to have back when I was meeting up with people live, I would get a bunch of junk food, and I'd call up my computer savvy friends and just start telling them about the junk food I had because America junk food, you know. And he's like, something's wrong with your goddamn computer again, isn't it? I was like, yeah, hostess ding dongs. And he's like, all right, I'll come over. This is the way to do it because he knew he'd be getting fed. He knew I'd fucking get pizza. And I'd get tech support. It all fucking worked. I remember my worst computer experience, though, was
do tell.
I took it to 3 different guys who could try to fix it and stuff because it was given some sort of errors. I can't remember what. And I didn't tell them what the other places had told me, but they all ended up telling me the same exact thing. They all said, and I quote, I think it's possessed by Satan or something along those lines. And I'm like, huh. And I think later it turned out to be like a bad memory chip set or something weird like that you know you're never going to fucking figure out.
Yeah.
And so, but the fact that they all told me it was possessed by Satan did not fucking fill me with hope and confidence. But that was in the earlier days of computers and shit. Anyway, what you find under the log.
Oh, wow.
Chris is dead. Is a little demon thing that is about what is that, 3-4 centimeters tall, less than half that wide, and is trying to get away from you. I need you to give me a grapple roll to catch the little fast fucker.
All right. Yes.
Kinley, give me a spot at half as you're sitting there drinking deeply. This is goddamned good mulled wine. You don't know what kind of recipe it is, but it has just the right amount of fucking cinnamon, a little bit of a kick. And the cup is looking emptier and emptier. It shows Kinley's eyes drawn to the bottom of the cup, and it's like it's starting to say the word despair as the wine drains out of the bottom of it.
I'm gonna
Like,
try and run up to it. Alex, there's a thing.
What?
Stop drinking. Come over here.
Right. Alex looks around. Right. Fulton, you've come back from urinating in the woods. You see Freddie running around like a madman, yelling at Kinley to stop drinking.
I'm like, there's a thing. Just help me grab it.
Give me one last grapple roll, otherwise it goes into like a bunch of rocks and stuff. The rocks have like spaces in between them and shit, Freddie.
Okay.
Freddie dives for something on the ground.
Oh,
I
come
just sit and
on.
watch in pure entertainment.
I'm giving a card for Kinley and Fulton. They didn't even stand up, Freddie. They just sat there and watched you like, right, the big-eyed, big-eared, little itty-bitty demon thing scurries into cracks within the rocks and disappears from your sight, Freddie. The other two don't even stand up. They're looking at you like, isn't this fun? But they're looking at you with the kind of same intense gazes that somebody watching a TV show they've previously seen a few times has.
I walk back and like,
I didn't see it, so why would I react to it?
Exactly. But I mean, I'm giving him an idea of just how jaded you guys are compared to him. It's like Fulton's eating something, it just doesn't stop chewing. Kinley's drinking, doesn't stop drinking, and yeah, apparently he's just
So quickly, while
who
the
vomited?
image of the
No, I drew the wrong fucking card.
You wanky.
so while the image of it is still fresh in my mind, I want to
All right.
take it out for the two of them and be like, "What is this?"
Give me a sketch roll if that's what you said you were doing, because I
Yeah,
couldn't quite catch that. So yeah.
Nope.
He draws you a penis with wings.
It looks like a penis with wings.
What? No, look, it's the eye. Those are the eyes. Can't you see?
No, there's one eye, sir.
I erase half of it, turn it into two eyes. Is that there?
Oh.
Yeah. I think you've been having too much more wine, Freddie.
No,
What do you
there was a little
He
demon.
does reek of it. There's somebody at the door, Matt. There's no escape, no rest, no nothing for Matt.
There was a
He just
weird
gets
ass
to run
demon
back and
thing
forth.
running around. Didn't you see it? No one saw it. Okay, all right. No, it ran off into the rocks over there. It was hiding under the log.
What was hiding under the log?
The little demon thing, didn't you see it? It was like this, like a few centimeters tall. Oh,
So where did this demon thing go to that you're talking about?
over there. I pointed the rocks. It ran off. I couldn't grab it.
9,000.
We are building a fighting force of extraordinary magnitude, forged in our ancestors.
The tradition of our ancestors.
The tradition of our sorry. It's been a minute.
You have
Our gratitude.
yes. That's another movie he has not seen yet.
The old bugged room scene. That's exactly what I thought of before I left.
Mhm. So, Doc Fulton,
Kentucky Fried Movie where it's going to be a big boom mic just hanging over the group.
I've done that to PCs before. I had like a little Oriental dude in a corner with a fucking mic and shit.
I think they might be listening.
Yeah, the PCs are like, and then they just went back. Like, fucking Chinese guys again. Why is this campaign so anti-Chinese?
So like after I've like settled down a bit, I'm gonna see if maybe
Eureka
there
Mobile.
was anything left under the log from the demon. Little demon thing.
A fucking sketch pad in front of
Yeah, you look around, you don't see anything. You're too looking. You're crazy drunk because you spilled mulled wine and you got spilled down your front and stuff.
Neither of you know what that was. Okay, right. Must be losing my mind.
That's the spirit. I clap on the back.
One of us.
Now you're starting to understand.
One of us.
Stupid fucking demon.
Yes, see? Now you're raving about things that
Don't we have a
exist,
sketch to do? Come on.
I mean, that's what happens. Yes, let us sketch.
Yay.
Everybody give me the sketch roll and me make Trump roll as you attempt to sketch area near the
sketch now. We're not Trump making roll.
Well, you
I
want
like
to roll.
Yeah, but we're not doing that yet because that takes too much time.
No. Trump making a sketch Trump only takes an hour total.
So sketching roll.
Well, you got to first do the sketch, and then if you succeed on the sketch, then you get to attempt to make Trump. Freddie has apparently made the sketch, but then he fucks up Trump. So, yeah. It's pretty much you need to make both. Otherwise, you just got to pre-sketch like Freddie does. He can sketch that and penises. That seems to be it. Is it
I
peni?
actually can't find
That's finished.
writing skills. Where's sketch
Yeah.
now?
Peni would be funnier.
It's alright, isn't it?
I know. I can't find it. I had both of them on here. Sketching there it is. Fucking. That didn't switch.
Alright, next hour.
Everybody try the same two rolls again. First, if you can make your sketch, then you can try the other.
This is such a pain in the ass.
Alright, hour number 3.
Skills are shit. Yo, going for hour 3. Cut to shows the same guy come back. Saul wanders back. You guys still here, huh? We're dying. Ooh, Kinley might be doing it. Ooh, in hour 3.
Because my Trump making fucking skill, I've only just got it, so it's basic.
Oh.
Sketch Trump. Holy shit!
That's the Kinley luck we've come to expect on a daily basis.
Damn, the first Trump I ever made was the wall.
Holy shit. Fulton, did you just get new skill? There might be something else there. I don't know.
No, that's sketch. That's not Trump sketch.
Oh, it's a pretty good
nice
sketch, yeah. It's very nice.
I mean, it's still good to get that checked anyway, so I'm happy with that.
Firewall.
Alright, so that's 4 hours.
It's a sketch.
Firewall and beside.
Pardon?
Yeah, firewall and beside, yeah.
And beside.
Yeah. Or outside firewall, right? You right. This would be good for a week, and it's a one shot pretty much. So if you want to come back here, then you can. If you don't bring your buddies.
Also, if we start traveling, or if we go to Amber, you'd probably want to take your sword out at this point. All right. So, I try to contact Gerard.
All right. After a moment, you hear a very cautious yes.
Hello. This is Doc Fulton. We had some business that we wanted to talk to you about.
Me?
Well, it's concerning things going on in the shadow that we're a part that we come from, and it had to do with Fiona and some other happenings. And it's information that I thought that you would be interested to know, and we would like to go there. I know Blaze is really interested to hear what we have to say, I'm sure.
Are you close to the shadow you come from?
Yes.
Pull me through.
I'll pull him through.
Right. Gerard shows up. Bit more description on him for anybody interested. Big, powerful man, heavy jaw. He has one of those stupid-ass fringe beards and light mustache. He's wearing blues and grays. He just feels like the kind of person who could pick up the entire party and give him a good shake if he needed to. He just feels physically overwhelmingly powerful. He shakes Doc Fulton's hand. He's very careful not to turn it into paste.
Thank you. Hello.
Thank you. I've been wanting to see where you're from. He looks around. He doesn't. He sees the fire thing and goes up onto the hill and looks at it and he goes, huh.
So we're from inside there.
He looks at you. All right.
Yeah.
Is it all fire or is that your defense?
Well, that's
Cold
the funny
as shit here.
Yeah. See, this is the odd part. See, you go through there, and then we're from the shadows that are inside there.
Oh.
Well, the
What do you
pocket
call
dimension inside there.
What do you call it?
Well, I thought I was from Earth, but I have a feeling I'm not quite from Earth anymore, or I'm a projection of what's came from in there. I don't know. I feel like I've had some past lives at this point now.
Let me get a closer look at this. He wanders down the hill toward the wall of fire.
I follow, and as we're wandering, I'm like, I tell him, I'm like, so here's the important part about this. Fiona couldn't get through here.
No, I'm sure as hell not going to try.
Inside of this construct is broken pattern and chaos.
He stops. He goes, looks at you.
That is why I don't want you to try to go in there, because that's what's in there.
Okay.
For some reason, I can pass in and out of there.
He pulls out a deck of cards and begins rummaging through them. He says.
So there was a guy named Zog that was imprisoned here.
Hold on a second.
Does he seem panicked at all? Like,
No. This guy is totally confident of everything.
okay.
He goes, hey, random, get a bunch of warm clothes and then call me back. I'll pull you through. You got to see this. I don't know. It's where that Doc Fulton guy is from. Oh, yeah. Okay. See you soon. He didn't make a big fucking hologram thing.
So, not to state the obvious, but this is the first time you've seen this?
Oh, yeah.
And the first time you've heard of it?
No.
Right.
Yeah. He whistles a bit, shivers a bit, waits. Eventually he goes, excuse me. And then he pulls Random through, who gives him a big fucking parka thing, and he's wearing one also, and Random's like, hi.
How goes?
Good. Huh, he says. Check that shit out. He looks at he goes over. He goes, what happens if I touch it?
Wait. Just letting you know, that's made of chaos and broken pattern.
Huh, he says, all right. Oh, yeah, I can kind of see the broken patterns on the inside. That's some fucked up defense. But now, oh, now that's odd. I thought the broken patterns would be like a defensive thing or something. They're not, huh? Okay. Yeah, I don't know what that means. You'd have to talk to one of Dworkin's students.
What?
Pardon?
What did you say, sir?
You'd have to talk to one of Dworkin's students. I never got into all this kind of stuff. That'd be like Fiona, Blaze, others. Yeah, they were more into it. Well, what do you call it? He says, I had no idea you were powerful enough to make your own pocket shadow. Very good. Well done.
But no, we're from here. This isn't mine.
He looks at Gerard. Gerard looks at him. Things go by unsaid between them.
I look at Doc. I look at Freddy.
I give Alex the nod. I look at Freddy. I give him the no. And then
I look back at Chris. I look at Freddy and I wink at him. There you go, buddy.
I'll just stare at the two of you black.
Love it.
Everybody got hard for that shit. Right. Eventually, Random goes, all right, I'll go back through and then I'll call you up and take everybody through. All right.
God damn it.
He pulls out a card.
No, don't stay, Chris.
He then steps into the card and disappears in a shower of rainbows. Eventually, like 5-10 minutes later, Gerard gets a call and he says, everybody grab on. We're going through.
I grab on.
Grab on.
And you guys all go through. And that's how the fire went out of control and burned down the forest.
Before Alex goes through, I go, the sword.
I give it to the dog.
The one you were unable to pull out of the shadow thing that you tried earlier?
I thought when we'd gone through the wall, it would automatically come through, considering it doesn't work on this side.
Right? It just stays in its shadow pocket and is inaccessible. You go to a heart.
I don't think I can here.
Try.
Oh, it's a one last try as you're getting ready to step through. Hold on, let me double check to see what the magic thing is here. Dun, 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 dun. Let's see, and you are one shadow over. Give me a willpower times 1. You can do it.
Yes.
Motherfucking Kinley luck. Right. Gerard kind of does a.
We'll tell you later. I wink at him. Hand it to Doc straight away.
This is Gerard. Right. You guys all then step through. Random says, all right. He stops, he looks at the sword and he goes, oh. Okay. Do you need a scabbard for that?
I haven't before, but yes, probably a good thing while we're here.
He calls a servant who says, right, go get a scabbard for that. Servant holds out his hands to you, Kinley.
Oh, what?
Or, sorry, he holds out his hands to Doc.
No.
Oh, because I'm holding it now?
Bring us the scabbard.
You want one that fits? Says the servant, confused.
Bring us a range of scabbards that look like they would fit this sword.
Oh, fine. He hurries off.
Yeah. Yeah, nice one.
Well, dinner's getting ready to start soon. Why don't you guys join us and stuff?
I get flashbacks.
It shows Freddy and his world turns red and you hear like from the Kill Bill movies and shit. The weird side.
Yeah. Yes, dinner. That sounds lovely.
Yes. I love it. Every word is measured. Dinner. Yes, that sounds lovely. Great. I haven't given anything away. Yes. Right.
The Random calls in a different server and he says, show these guys to the guest room and stuff. They may want to freshen up. Yeah.
We go to the guest room and freshen up.
All right, you guys. They have plenty of like medieval style clothing and stuff. And for you here,
I put on my one from before.
All right.
Walk with me.
You could wear that, but you notice that it's a lot more wrinkled than the stuff that looks like it's been pressed here.
I look back and forth. I worked so hard to put out this outfit.
You
Fine.
totally did.
Yeah, I'll wear some of this.
Got it. So, cut to dinner. Let's get the fun part out of the way. Everybody just give me an etiquette roll because I want to see who's eating soup with their feet and shit.
Yeah.
I took it at -10 or what?
No, it's you've done this before, so you're now starting to get used to just hold.
I won.
Fulton is smooth Delanouche. The other two are eating like rabid animals. In fact, while you guys are eating, they play soundtracks of carnivorous dogs feeding on something in the background.
Turn it up.
The people at dinner tonight include Blaze, Flora, Gerard, Flora, Flora, I'll give you descriptions on all these people in a moment. Gerard, Random, Viali, Viali, V-I-A-L-L-E, Slandy, S-L-A-N-D-Y, and Lars, L-A-R-S. Okay, so some descriptions and stuff. Blaze, red beard, red hair. The devil himself dances behind his blue eyes. He's got a couple of big rings on his right hand and one on his left, emerald, ruby, and sapphire respectively. He's wearing orange and red colors.
Oh, Logan, when I sit down, I take a drink and with the hand that has the ring, I kind of nod my head and take a drink and smile.
Give me empathy at half. He appears to smile and nod. Anybody who wants to do empathy at half, feel free, because you're all watching each other like a hawk, as is
Pinky's
everybody else.
Pinky's out, of course.
Of course. Freddie just saw him like graciously bow. Kinley's over grazing. What he may as well have gone for all the docs saw, just like, oh, he's fucking livid. But of course, Freddie didn't see this because this guy is slick as shit.
Well, that's right.
No, he got it. I got a 30.
Oh, sorry. Yes, you saw it as well. Let's see. Hold on. I'm going to make it a little easier on Logan because I've got to get more descriptions. Copy. Paste. Okay. Next one is Flora.
I sit next to Flora, by the way.
Long hair, low bangs, blue eyes, movie star, good looks. Definitely the best looking woman in Amber. She looks at Freddie and goes, you've decided to wear the clothes that they have around just in case somebody shows up without clothes. How nice.
Oh, the other ones were wrinkled. I didn't want to make a bad appearance.
It was a nice try, she says. The effort is appreciated. I
sit down and smile.
Viali is about 150 something centimeters tall, quite slim, very fine featured, definitely blind. She likes red. This is the wife of King Random. Random himself is a wily looking little man with a sharp nose, laughing mouth, and straw colored hair. He's wearing orange, red, and brown. Tom Cruise height, short dude. Next is Slandy. Slandy is busy glaring at Doc Fulton openly. She's female in her 30s, pale skin, straight black hair, very red lipstick. Pretty goth. She's sitting a bit closer to Blaze than the other chairs are spaced out.
Bitch. Sorry.
Kinley's over there going, and last, Lars. Lars is a very dark-skinned guy, fat, jolly, has a Dutch accent, which Logan's not going to try to recreate. It sounds a bit Germanic, but it's a bit sharper. Dresses very dapper. He has precise, fussy movements and a deep voice.
I'm definitely sitting next to Lars. He sounds like he'd be the party animal of the lot.
Kind of the opposite is what you're thinking.
I'll turn him into the party animal.
No problem. Lars is like, as he's watching your food kind of exploding out from. Yes, this is damn fine food. You're like, it's a pity your chickens are so small here, he says, holding up a Cornish hen. You gotta feed them, like,
Where's the alcohol?
What if the steward is like, sorry, sir, he pours more, and then you think if you do it just right and take a prestidigitational, you can be drinking it and leave enough gap where you can keep pouring it so that your cup would not.
It's my magic trick. Everyone needs to bring a magic trick to the party. Prestidigitation.
Of course, if you fail, you probably just
5 -7, 5 quarter.
The king just closes his eyes and he's like, I have not seen that before. All right. The servant is looking very nervous.
It's the bottomless glass trick.
I know a magic trick, says Blaze, smiling at Doc Fulton. Obviously, empathy rolls at full.
Oh, do you now?
Oh yes, it's called the vanishing dagger trick.
Oh,
Yeah.
really?
Mhm.
Do tell.
Unfortunately, I will have to wait until later. It's something that takes a little bit of preparation.
Oh, I see. As long as it doesn't backfire, right?
Yes, just say. We don't want it to backfire now, do we?
He puts a cup in front of his mouth and begins drinking.
And funny, Justin, you say that.
So
I
as
was
soon
like,
as the cup goes up so he can't see us very well, I wink at her. At what's her name? At
Randy.
yeah.
She gives you a look like, give me empathies at plus 10%. Anybody would like to figure out what the goth girl is looking at Chris like? God damn. That's good enough there, Chris.
Okay.
Kinley's like, Bird should be able to fly even when it's cooked. Anyway,
That's a fumble.
all right.
I made the other one at a quarter, so I think I'm probably more intently looking at Blaze still.
Very good. Right. Freddie, you're thinking that this crazy bitch is going to kill him. Fulton, she is definitely, you're now on her naughty list, so to speak. She is going to make an attempt for you possibly sooner rather than later. She doesn't have the self-control of the classiness of the senior people.
Mm-hmm.
You other two, give me empathy rolls on Doc Fulton. Because I know what that look means.
He's enjoying this, I can tell.
The what? He's what?
He's enjoying this, I can tell.
I don't need to make a roll.
Freddie, that was the you just saw Chris give the bring it bitch roll or look. I know what that role or look is. So yeah, she just is simmering. Also, on with your crit there on your shit, risk opening Facebook. Send Chris a little private message thing here. Can you see?
Don't open Facebook. You might blow up the internet.
I know. God, what a fucking.
Why don't you whisper in Roll20?
How do you whisper in Roll20?
I believe it's /W.
/W
and then the person's name.
Do I have to put in
It'll
Chris
come up.
C?
It'll come up.
did-
Yeah. As you type it, it'll come up.
Wait a minute. Can I click his back?
That's why I did it, to see if you can just use that.
/C space.
Well,
No,
no, the whole name.
/W space.
Oh,
and
sorry.
Then C.
/W space C. It should come up,
Ah.
and then just type the rest of it. Do a test first. So you
Yeah.
don't mess
Did you see test?
Yep.
Oh, thank God.
up.